You've been told your credit score is everything. You monitor it, you stress over it. You celebrate when it jumps a few points, and panic when it drops. But what if I told you your credit score doesn't mean what you think it does? In fact, millions of people are walking around with great credit and still can't get approved for basic things. While others with average scores are getting access to high-limit cards, low-interest loans, and exclusive offers, something doesn't add up. And today, we're going to expose the silent truth about your credit score and what really matters if you want to unlock financial power. The credit score illusion. You've seen the number. It sits there on your app glowing like a beacon of approval or rejection. But behind that number is a complex, shifting algorithm. One that wasn't even designed for you in the first place. Your score isn't about you. It's about how profitable you are to lenders. Think about that. Your good credit doesn't reflect your financial wisdom. It reflects how safe and how useful you are to banks. And they love borrowers who stay in debt just enough to pay interest but never enough to default. That's the sweet spot for them. The 5 factors you've been told, and what they don't say. We're taught there are 5 major components. Payment history. Sure, paying on time helps. But one slip, years of damage. Credit utilization. You're told to stay below 30%, but banks prefer customers who use credit just enough to stay hooked. Length of credit history. Makes sense, right? But it also penalizes younger people, no matter how responsible they are. Credit mix. The more types of debt you juggle, loans, credit cards, auto financing, the better. Sound suspicious yet? New credit inquiries. Check your own score? No problem. Apply for a better rate? You're penalized. It's a game. And you're not the one writing the rules. Why high credit doesn't guarantee approval. You could have a 780 credit score and still get denied. Why? Because lenders also look at your income stability, your debt-to-income ratio, your recent activity patterns, and even your zip code or spending habits. That score? It's just a gatekeeper, but the real decisions happen behind the curtain in algorithms and underwriting models you never see. The secret credit move most people miss. Here's what the wealthy know. They use their credit strategically, not emotionally. They don't chase points, they don't fear inquiries. They use business credit, credit stacking, and authorized user hacks to build powerful financial leverage without risking personal debt. And here's a trick you probably weren't taught. You can boost your credit by becoming an authorized user on someone else's seasoned account, without ever spending $1. It's how young entrepreneurs, digital nomads, and even credit repair pros build 750+ scores in months, not years. No banks will tell you this. Because you're supposed to play the game the slow, painful way. So what actually matters? Here's the truth. Your score isn't worthless, but it's overrated. What matters more is your ability to use credit as leverage, not lifestyle. Your access to 0% interest capital for big moves. Your knowledge of credit building loopholes. And your power to separate personal and business credit. Those are the skills that get people 6-figure funding, 5-card approval sweeps, and real freedom without falling into debt traps. Final thought. Stop obsessing over the number. Your credit score is a tool. Nothing more, but tools can be misused, especially when you're told to treat them like trophies. So next time you log in to check that 3-digit number, ask yourself, am I in control of this game, or am I being played? The people winning in 2025 aren't chasing credit, they're using it like a ladder. It's time you did the same. If this changed the way you see your credit score, drop a comment. Credit is leverage. And hit subscribe. Because what we teach here isn't taught in schools, but it can change your financial future forever.